I have no idea if it's going. It says I'm live, but it's just showing me a buffer thing on the preview. Oh no, it's just buggy. It's just buggy. That's all it is. Okay, should have known. Okay, so we're back with Gerudo. I guess we're doing Gerudo. Try to move the mic a little bit closer. Hope my audio is fine. I think it is. My mic is over here. It's a little bit off to the side. I'm more scared that I hit it if I turn around, so if I go this way, I think it's like just out of range if I kick my thing, but I definitely don't want to knock my microphone over, so I don't really have a better place for it. So yeah, we're in a weird spot where we'd really like to do Hestu and get some stuff, but we're also in the Gerudo region, and we'd really like to not have to come back here, because we're contemplating what type of run we want to do, and if we want to do something like no teleporting or something like that, just something wild. I'm leaning against no stamina, because I feel like it would just make it really difficult to run. And get something to drink. But we don't have money right now. We have 150 rupees, and unless we want to sell everything, we need 600. And I don't really know the best way to do that. I know those things will buzz you. Nice. I will absolutely gladly end up on stronger bows, though. The Lysel things do sell pretty well. We're definitely not going to go attack an electric one. That's just a stupid idea. And I want to make sure this bow's equipped. Yeah, it's kind of... This is really weird because, like, there's electric enemies and strong enemies here. And I want to be careful of that. But I also need the money, and I don't really know exactly, like, what to do, you know? If I commit to no teleporting, we gotta do Gerudo here. We can't come back. That'd just be dumb. But I guess now we will go and get this chest, because the thought is maybe we won't be coming back here. And I could use some rupees, so... Arrows, I'll take it. I mean, that's good. Arrows are always useful. Okay, we talked to her, and Garden doesn't sell anything useful. We also got the tower over here, Spectacle Rock. I wasn't planning on going and doing any more of that, though. Actually, I might need to make this night again, too. Yeah, I am going to make it night. Oh, there's a hardy lizard. I want to make it night because I don't feel comfortable. I don't have the armor to do daytime. Oh. Night, I guess. Other thing I've thought about is going and doing the Gerudo Shrine. Because we don't go to the Gerudo Shrine. We could also just knock that out of the way, I guess. But I kind of want to go here. But we're going to go back to Gerudo anyway. And we'll pass by the shrine over there too. By the stable. So I guess we can save our game here and move. We're just going to explore and hope we find the money, or find items to get the money, I guess. Just because I'm really stubborn and I don't want to go back to regular Hyrule. The only exception I would make is if we teleport to the Great Plateau to grind money. But I also don't want to just sit on the Great Plateau all day. I'd rather do some exploring. Ooh. Okay, cut them down. That's another strength and muzzle bow. I'm not afraid of rain, because it's good to have a wooden bow, but the soldier's bow is also a wooden bow. So, I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to keep that equipped, because I'd like to keep a wooden bow. And we're going to save after, like, every kill, because who knows when I will die suddenly, because it's electric enemies and I've got like no health or really any good armor, or it's 3 levels that pop up and I get 1 shot. Well, this looks pretty obvious because there's 2 things here sticking up and there's not 2 things here sticking up. Oops. There you go. Forgive my mucus, I just ate. It's gonna be probably bad for a little bit. If you have any ideas for a weird gimmick run that could be better than no teleporting or something, I don't know. I'm just not sure I want to play this straight up. Oh, I need to get the Zelda notes out too. Let's go ahead and do that. I can also keep navigation. Whoa. I'll keep navigation up looking for Hyrule, or for Koroks, but there's not any Koroks nearby, so I guess I'll put voice memories back on. Okay, got up here. Behind the shrine. This does look so nice in 60 frames per second. I've never been in Gerudo this... Oh, no, sorry, correction. I have absolutely gone to Gerudo early. We're getting that chest. I've gone to Gerudo early just to get the stable shrine and then teleport back out. Maybe go at night and grab the... go all the way to Gerudo. But... cheese. What kind of cheese? That's the important question. I remember when I played Pajama Sam 3 when I was little. Classic games, by the way, and when you didn't play Humongous Entertainment. And one of the you are cheese riddles, and one of them is, what kind of cheese is the moon made out of? You know what? Because... do I have a pin? Sweet. I want to pin this just so I can know exactly where I'm going to. Or going to attempt to go to. That's probably a better way to put it. We're going to attempt to get to the tower. I have no idea if I can even get there. Because, again, really early game. This isn't... it's not a hard tower, but it's not an easy tower. You might need stamina. You might need stamina to get up it. I'm not sure. Because I think this is the one where there's, like, no things on the outside of it. No, little platforms to get up. I can't just murder the wolves with my bombs yet.
Yep.
I can get 2 shots, it's just not easy. Oh, shoot. This splendid horde once grew atop of a moblin. It can't be used as normal food. Okay, yeah. Sharp fang once from moblin. Reshaped into a tool. Okay, that's another soldier's bow. All my bows are unused. I only need one. The Lysel bows are better, so I'm going to keep them. And we're going to save 2 again. Constant saving. I killed an enemy. It's worth saving. Moblin stuff is worth some money. I just don't really know how much it's worth offhand. I would really just like to find some rupees. Or something like that. Or something I can blow up for rupees. Sometimes you get some rupees in other inside some things. Like the metal crates. Am I halfway up? You do get a bigger jump if you jump from the red. So I might be close there. Oh, this is going to be cutting it. Barely made it. That was close. Also, as we get up here, we're entering Gerudo Highlands territory. Ooh. I'll definitely go for that. Amber and flint. I would generally like to keep my gems. That's why I'd like to just make money with easier to grind things. Just want to see what's over this way. Since we're kind of just on a ledge. Okay, we're going to save and we're going to get our bombs ready. They'll shock you if you get even close. Okay. I guess the other exception would be if it suddenly says, we're hot, and I can't cool off or something. I don't think the weather's like that up here, but, you know, just in case it's something like that. Then I would just teleport back to safety. But I'm kind of leaning no teleporting. We're going to explore. I think there's a chance, though, that we give this up, but I'll try it at first. I do think that it could become a hassle to just have no teleports, though, so if it does, then, you know, we'll go away from that. No spirit orb run. I just keep all my spirit orbs to myself. I just don't think I can climb that. And I barely got up here. I mean, I guess I could try to go around. We're gonna save again here. I might have to reload this from up here. I'm gonna pick this up. I don't see any reason not to. I clicked X and did not pull the glider out. I just decided, nope. Ah. Yeah, so there's a pathway up, and there's things at the very, very top of the tower. I know there's enemies around here. I was actually worried I was going to come across a guardian or a Lionel. Because I know they're kind of scattered in random places. We're also, interestingly, above. I love how that bird is just kind of like gliding into the rock. Because I guess that's his pattern or whatever. I can't pick up his items, so I'm not going to shoot him. Yeah, it starts down there. Do you just die if you jump all the way down? I wonder. Oh yeah, there's nothing on the map right now. I need to get higher up, though. But I don't have much stamina to do that. And I don't know if I can really handle the enemies. Make another save. But we're gonna try. Yeah, this would be the exception to our possible no teleporting rule, is if we get stuck here. I don't think I want to go all the way back. I could have had slightly more stamina. I think those are just rocks, so they kind of look like luminous stone a little bit. Oh, there's one of those octorocks. Interesting. We're actually gonna go up here. I mean, I think I could sell some prime meat. I'm not going to complain about picking more of that up. I remember this place vaguely. Just from either I forget if it was Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, one of the two. I think there's a Molduga down there somewhere. I think maybe you can get on that rock or something. Or there's a quest in one of the two games where, I think it's Tears of the Kingdom, where the lady who does the earrings is like over here somewhere. Something like that. Anyway. Let's make our way up. And also, as I pause to do this, I want to just equip this this sword. And since there's not a voice member nearby, let's navigate again. There's a Korok way up. Way up high. The reason I'm not using Boku Club is... Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going to use Boku Club. I'm not using that because I like a wood weapon, but that wood weapon is so bad. It's probably not worth it. It's a really dark color on the map, the tower. On the Zelda Notes map. Which, you know, is the in-game map, but I don't have that part of it unlocked in the game. I do not know if it's an instant death or it's just really far down. Because it looks like the out-of-bounds area colors, kind of. But it could be the same color. Yeah, it looks like the same color as the canyon. The one in the Tabitha. Yep, that's a Korok. Can I get up there is the question. Totally worth killing these guys. Flint, amber, and opal. This is kind of a path, which is interesting, but I'm kind of scared to explore it. I like to stick over here. Oh, is this the... No, there's a ledge. I was gonna say, this isn't the path up, is it? No, there's a ledge. For a second, I thought we were just on the path. I'm purposely trying to avoid the path. Oh, I don't know if I can make it there. That feels tough. Okay, walking around this way. Well, that that was a round bomb. I had the wrong one equipped. I'm always scared that lurking around a corner, because there's a guardian or two in like the Hebrew region. It's on that big. There's that shrine that's inside the wall, like somewhere, and there is a guardian over there, and there's some Lionels in some pretty obscure places too. Like the very top of the Gerudo Highlands, where you get that picture. There's of the sword. There's one over there. So I'm always kind of terrified in these remote regions. I know a lot of them there's nothing, but I'm always terrified that there's going to be something that would be instant death for me at this point. I'll take that meat. This is when I wish I had my traveler's bow. Whoop. Oh. Do I need to aim higher? Dang. Could not time that. But I'll take the Korok seed. Now if I go too much higher, we're definitely getting into snowy range. And then I'd have a very hard time limit, because I could do my spicy meat and seafood fry on top of my warm doublet. But I'd be on a time limit. On a shrine that I still don't know if it's technically possible with my stamina. Might not even be. That'd be the other thing, is if I did those two shrines, there's a chance I'd get some rupees, but I don't think I'd be getting 450 rupees. And if you're wondering, I need 450 rupees to go buy the women's gear from the guy. I need 600 rupees for that, and I do not have that many, so. I'm just gonna climb this cliff. Now, I think I said last part, the shrine by the Tabantha region that has all the electric guys by it, I think is usually the last one I get. But thinking about the other shrines, most of them aren't in terrible locations. I think these are two of the ones I get last, or probably the second and third last, honestly. I'd say on average, at least they're bottom 5. So it's interesting coming and doing these first. Didn't want to jump there. Get some more darners. I'm gonna save again. The rocks look kind of suspicious, not gonna lie. Square bomb first. I've been lucky to catch these in good directions. I might save and try to get this here. And if I can't, then we'll go a little bit higher. Oh, I can hear Cass. Oh, look, it's about to strike the thing. I forget what you're supposed to do, though. know you do something at a certain time, but I forget what. Not gonna lie, I was not expecting to actually get to this tower. I thought I was gonna lose my stamina somewhere and get to a point where I couldn't climb any higher. I did not think I'd be able to just jump and land and have enough stamina to actually get to the bottom little points here of the tower to rest. Wow. Well, we are getting the Gerudo Tower. On the downside, we still don't have any more money. So... maybe we'll do limited teleports, and we'll like teleport back to like someplace, and we'll just see like how much money we can sell our items for or something like that. I don't know how much we need to make. I'm impressed. Got to the tower. Sweet. Actually, not too far. I'll show you guys on the map, actually, because I can. It's in this region. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is accurate. On the map, when it allows me to get back to it, yeah. This area, Midella's Mantle, there was these two tree patches. One, if not both of these, if I'm not mistaken, have black bokoblins who ride bears. I just remember exploring that a long time ago. Let's talk to Cass.
Yeah. Oh.
For a hero who fell to the calamity 100 years ago.
Oh.
No worries.
Oh.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Oh.
An arrow flies. Yeah, I just missed it. Pierce Heaven's light to reveal the prize. So do we shoot to it or from it? That's my question. I don't really remember. As light shines to both sides, from the tower's shadow an arrow flies. Pierce Heaven's light to reveal the prize. I guess we'll shoot a arrow from here. And I want to say it's like 3 or something, so... that might be another teleport exception if we go that route, is teleporting up here quickly to get that. I don't really know what to do from here, though. I think if we just go down there, like, we'll probably just die. Or it's a really deep drop. But I don't really know where to go from here, like, what a good place is. I don't want to go back over there to those ruins, because that's where the wizard was. I don't want to fight that right now. That's enemies. That is a chest. Okay. Limited teleporting. Because we're gonna go get that chest and teleport right back. Okay. Oh yeah. Ain't no way am I finding them. Fire arrows. I might try to blow something up if it weren't for the Octorok, but I don't want to get blasted by the Octorok. So, back we go. Well, I'm not gonna sell fire arrows. Can I spot anything else interesting? It'd be cool if some of these rocks like actually looked like, you know, they were excavated for a divine beast. That'd be neat. I just don't think there's anything here. Like around here. Unless I want to keep traveling, because the desert goes pretty far back, and that sandstorm is the back corner of the map. Because that's where the one of the fairy fountains is. But unless I just want to keep going over towards like the Yiga area or something, I don't know. I don't really want to go to the Yiga area though. What a great view. Beautiful sunset in Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild always has the best looking. Actually, yeah, let's go over here. Whoops. Bam. Not have that in the way. There's a moblin. I'm not fighting him. I don't see anything over here, so I'm gonna come over here. Mushroom. So I see that shadow. Some zap shrooms. Now sometimes the metal crates have things in them. That sounded like a ruby. Ah, what? Okay, yeah, there's a few. 5 rubies. Its shiny blue facets make you weak in the knees. Roasted hydromelon. Very soft and flaky inner flesh with an intriguing flavor. Now this is your money melon. A single rupee. Its soft green glow puts a smile on your face. Ooh, let's get around. 20 rupees. Its red luster tickles your heartstrings. And we got some arrows too. I also see that purple one over there. That's what we needed. I guess we'll climb. Can I climb? Let me try. I think I can fit through there. maybe not. Now I hear casts and enemies. I'm gonna glide over to the shrine, just because. Actually, I'm gonna go over here, because why not? It's a higher area. That is a rare mineral. But it only gave amber and flint. Which is okay, it gave a lot, so. Oh, that's an item. I see the sparkly down there. It's just a random rush room. Well, I guess there's nothing really further over that way. I guess I can like kind of half scale this, but I don't think there's really a point. I don't think I'm getting anywhere going over this way. I guess I could jump over there or something. I don't know. On the map, is there anything over here? No, not at all. Okay, let's go by the shrine real quick. Or it's... I guess the shrine's probably going to be over there, but where the platform is. I believe it's not under the moon, it's under the sun specifically. But I am curious to see if this goes... what time it is. Maybe it is 1. Will this hit at 1 a.m.? Because you'd think it'd be the same time as going around. It was 4:30 and it had just passed, so it kind of looked like it was 3 something, but maybe not. Be a good idea to know what time, though, specifically this gets here. Just making sure. Now we're gonna fire one back. Just in case the moon works. Okay, I didn't do anything. Huh. I was hoping I'd see my arrow on the ground there, but I don't. I don't think I have to shoot a specific type of arrow. I think it's just an arrow in general. Just because. Actually, I've got an idea. I was hoping if I got it from the side, it would count, but I guess the arrow doesn't. Octoballoon? Oh, I didn't read this. Whoops. Mumbling on. The bone is thick enough to use a weapon, but extremely brittle. Another soldier's bow? Yeah. And I've been using a Lysol bow, so yeah, I'm not gonna swap those. We are working up maybe some materials that we can sell. What is in this chest? Oh, bomb arrows. I kind of wondered, but it's unfortunate. Not quite. Well, not quite what I want. Palm fruit. We're gonna follow there's that black bokoblin over there. He has a bow. He'd fire it at me. I might be able to headshot him, but he just falls to his doom, and that doesn't help me. I'm not getting any items from that. So that's why I like the stall enemies, is I can one-shot them or I can bomb them. Is there anything under the rocks? Oh. Nope. Take that. Take that. Right over okay, we're gonna teleport back to the tower, and we're gonna fly, so we have an aerial advantage, and we're just gonna take that chest down there. Before those enemies can kill us. Which direction? Oh, wait, no, it was this way. Basically, we're teleporting just to get the high ground and nothing more. Over there to the right is where the whiz robe is. An electric Lysol down there. We do not want to face him. Ah, I blew up before it got to the ground. Okay. Topaz. Nope. We ain't doing this. We're going back to safety. We've explored enough. There's nothing else up here for me to do. We're going to see how much money we can make and if we can do Gerudo. Well, we got a tower at the very least. I'm scooting down in my chair, so I might have to adjust my webcam. Maybe not. We'll see. I make it a point to not talk to a beetle. No particular reason, unless I really need something. So I'm gonna nighttime, and we're gonna go to the desert. I guess I could also talk to Mapen, but actually no. What we're gonna do is we're gonna climb back. No, you know what? We're gonna teleport back up here because it's just quicker. That's where we're going. And we're gonna do the shrine. Because there is a chance that there's somebody to do something. And we're not over here. I might as well. So far I've limited teleports to let's save some time and getting the high ground. Or getting back to civilization just because I don't want to explore way off into the wild and then have to come back the same way, you know, because it's kind of boring. But it could be boring if I don't travel anywhere, or teleport really, so. Teleport normally, I should say. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Camera angles are weird. This is just gonna be the key. Not 50 rupees. I can't wait for one that takes the motion controls. Because it's so much easier to do those that when you don't have to like lift the gamepad up. Now that sword is good against guardians, and it also is not won't get electrocuted. Can I? That felt like cheating. Okay, now we'll make our way over to a Karakara Bazaar. I don't mind selling for some Linesel things. Like, I'll get more of them back, even though I like to keep a certain amount on me of a lot of these items. Just to have. Even if they're not, like, crazy useful. But I'm willing to sell a little bit of these if it gets me my money. If I can't get the money, I'm not going to, but I'll math it out. I think I can get a decent amount. Because I've killed some Linesels here. Already. And with the stall moblins too, or the stallblins. Those are the big ones. If not, maybe we just wander the desert back and forth because stallers are almost certain to spawn. It's guaranteed. Then we'll make our way back and do Kakariko. Because we want us to. What in the world? Oh my goodness. Is that all of them? Oh boy. I was not expecting that. I am gonna tilt this down now. Okay, is that enough? I'll see in a second when it comes up on the preview. Soldier's bow. Did he just pick up the soldier's bow? They get some arrows out of that. That's nice. Okay, now there's another lasso bow. That's really nice. Because this one's not used a ton, but it's used enough that I can now replace it with a new one that is unused. You know what? I'm feeling good, so I'm going to take this guy on too. It is useful to get the electric key swings, so... Any extra helps. I like how they just happen to spawn like right on top of each other. That's pretty funny. Oh, now I made it go too low. Shoot. Okay, let's see that. Good enough. I can hear them. I feel like if we get the money, it's because of all the stall enemies that spawned, quite frankly. Though getting those extra rupees was nice. Okay.
Hey!
Did you say all this stuff is fresh? I don't think Eliza's tail can be fresh.
Soba soba.
Okay.
Vasak.
I want to sell.
Hmm?
Okay, so we're at 244, which means we need basically 350. If we sell 12 of these, I think I can make it. And I'll do like 7 of these for now. And then I could cook the meat and probably get a bit extra from it. I can also just sell like these and like these. Be just over. Sweet. Okay. We shouldn't need to buy anything badly, and we'll fight more manageable enemies. Though it is nice knowing that I can always come back here and farm stall enemies at night fairly reliably. Ooh, double axe, that's cool. Yeah, I guess I can't pick that up now, but maybe in the future. There's a couple of those around. Okay. Let's save, and we might have to book it to get there before the sun comes up.
Ah.
I'll take them. They kind of remind me of dancer outfits in Fire Emblem almost.
Oh. Mm. Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Huh.
Ah.
Okay. We got our Gerudo clothes. We're gonna change quickly out of them though, temporarily. We'll keep this. That gives me an extra defense, but we gotta get to Gerudo Town again. While it's still cold. And maybe face some stall enemies again. And get some more money. I don't know. Yeah. It was gonna be hard to get both of them. I want to switch to my spear. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. And of course those two aggroed on me. Okay, cool. I will talk to you, because you might give me something.
Mm.
Yeah. Ooh, a fairy tonic. Nice. No, I don't think those friends are coming back anytime soon, thankfully. That was quite annoying. That's why I kept the spear, though, was for, like, Lysel's. Those birds are very annoying to get pictures of. Not confident enough to go take those on. Those are only blue Lysels, but I'd like to have a little bit better armor than this. That'd be the one thing I want to get first is armor, so that'd be what I'd save up money for at this point, is just to get like regular old Hylian armor. Or the top part of it. Whenever I hear the bird sound, I think of Vomido. Okay, good, not cold. Didn't think I was. It's kind of light now. And we'll go ahead and do this shrine. I'll put us at 8 spirit orbs too. Well, I will come to the desert early. I don't do these types of things early, typically. Okay, so we need to get the electricity. So we're gonna start with... Okay, that's not what we needed. What other electricity drawing thing is out here exactly? Ah, there's a barrel. I was gonna say, there's gotta be something else here, because it can't just be one. Maybe I was supposed to put this on like the other side and go the other way first. Actually, probably what it was. Okay, so there is something. Or not. I guess I have to do this one here because it's a bigger gap. There we go. Finally. Took me a while. We can use as well, along with picking up the item from it. Please don't be a Thunderblade. Damn it. I'm gonna keep that one here because this is a really easy shrine. I'm gonna keep that here for now because I don't have the space to have a Thunderblade because I'm not gonna use it. I know myself, I don't use it. Or I like to hold on to those weapons. Spurs playing with Pokopia. I will get that used at some point. I refuse. I do not want to buy a game key card directly. I don't want to support that. That is the worst of both worlds. Game key cards. It's also what we really need us to. Okay, I know I need something over here. I wonder if this just goes from the top, so if I grab this and do this, if they just connect. Yeah. Ouch. Fine, there we go. Just need to remember there's a Thunderblade here that I can come back for. But an easy shrine that there's no enemies or anything like that, and I might as well. I really do not want to have to lose an item spot right now for a weapon that is not going to be cycled at all. Spirit Orb. See, I don't want to sell the gems because it's harder to grind those than it is like regular old weapons. But you need all of those, even, or not weapons, monster parts. But you need monster parts and gemstones to increase all the armor to like the highest level. Where's the dude who's over here? I know I saw him before I died in that one episode, the last episode. I swear he like runs around back and forth, but I have not seen him. I want my boots quest. I'm just a traveler. I've got a potlet and a spear. The divine beast? I switch positions, so now I have to switch the webcam. Wonder what happened to Rishu's mom. Yeah, there are some things that are probably worth doing real quick. Like, for example. We listen to these people, and then we go walk around to the other side, and bam.
Eh?
GSC diamond. I think it's like that every time. Gold, silver, crystal. This is the archaeologist. Oh yeah, I already did the shrine. If it weren't for the fact that you need the heat resist and the cold resist, I'd be willing to go do that probably while I'm over here. But I definitely don't have... I don't think this gives you enough heat resist, and I don't want to be cooking just a boatload of heat items. It could take a good amount of time to find all the different orbs and where they go without looking. You have a quest too. Do I have 10 pieces of flint? I have a topaz. I don't think I have a ruby or sapphire. No, I have a ruby. I have 7 flint. I'm short. I feel more confident though just going and doing that quest anytime I'm back over here, as opposed to leaving Gerudo town, getting my 600 rupees, getting my clothes, and then coming back.
Ooh.
Let's talk to you, because there's nobody talking to you. Well, might as well go ahead and do this. Holy R looks massive.
Yet another traveler. How did you get in here? Oh. Seems you have something rather interesting there.
Like what? Aren't you really young? She should know what a Shiga Slate is. I could definitely call him divorce.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just a drifter.
Oh.
Huh? Hmm. Hmm.
Oh.
See, the thing is,
Hmm.
I can't do this until the very end. Like, if I decide to fully finish the game, you know, not like I get bored or want to play through the games or anything like that. This is always the last one I do because having all the the Giga Blade Masters, they sometimes pop up so often, it is so obnoxious. I don't think it's even worth doing and getting the heirloom and doing Bond Divorce or anything like that because it is just sometimes if you're traveling the world it's just constant, like every 10 seconds feeling. Um, um, feels like every 10 seconds it's Blade Master spawning. I'm just a drifter.
Oh. Ah. Oh. 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 Oh.
100 laps around the Gerudo Desert.
Oh. Sabak.
Huh. I haven't fought a Muldoon in a really long time. They're not hard or anything, it's just they take a lot of arrows and bombs, so. A golden bow. You know what, actually? I think I will take one of those. Because it's really useful to have a bow that's the long range. Yeah, I'll take one of those. That is something worth having. Now that we're here, we can also start making our way back to go to Hestu. Yes, got him. And we'll enter the Gerudo Secret Club too before we forget.
Hey. Oh. Oh. Oh.
I would love to ask questions. Male Gerudo armor. And the Radiant set.
Oh. Saba Saba. Oh.
I want to know what she's hiding. It's also interesting coming in here in Tears of the Kingdom because you use the underground path and just whoosh up. Someone here. It's interesting how the different groups, when it comes, like believe in the goddess. Ooh, that is a chest. Golden bow. Nope. Not gonna be able to get that one. I guess I should probably do nighttime again. And head back. Because I don't think this is enough. Oh, I guess this is the bow and use last time. It's too high up to read. Is there anything I can move? Doesn't look like it. I guess, what's her name? Is teaching the class. It's like around here, isn't it? In a room? Yeah. Nope, I was wrong. Here we go.
Saba.
A shy.
Oh.
Sabak. Sabak. Hmm?
I was sleeping, I was just thinking. I'll observe. You're walking down the street on your way somewhere, and a handsome beau you've never met approaches. Oh. I would wave casually to him, but also keep myself prepared in case he's a distraction for a painted ambush.
Ma.
I would enthusiastically greet him, approaching with a smile and with my hands clearly empty. Oh, I would casually walk toward him and then strike a fierce blow when he least suspected it. Risa. That would be a crime.
Oh.
An injured Vo lying on the ground. What do you do? Immediately lift him up over my shoulder and carry him to the nearest person who can treat him.
Ma.
Good point by a shy. Could have non-visible injuries. And what doesn't matter, make medicine on the spot to treat him. Oh, I would secretly bring him back to my home, where I could help him gradually recover. Risa, a sweet sentiment, but also basically kidnapping. Your son provides attention you've sought, and he abruptly engages you in conversation. I pretend I don't know how to speak his language.
Ma.
I'll take the up-close opportunity to determine his social standing based on the clothes he's wearing. Oh. I would grab his hand and twist his wrist until he agreed to marry me. What? You'd... Risa, let's talk after class.
Oh.
Does it reset? Yeah. Risa's quite funny. The Gerudo are pretty cool. I think my favorite is the Zora, just because Link was good friends with like Mipha and stuff. So all the younger Zora, or not the super young Zora, but the middle generation Zora, all remember you. So I kind of do enjoy that when I'm over in that area. Like the big bad Baz Brigade. You can't do her quest until the until you defeat Va Noboris. Now that it's getting dark though. Jewels. No, they are not open yet, sadly. Well, goodbye, Gerudo Town, for the time being. It's still really hot. Maybe wait just a little bit more time.
Ça va? Oh.
I bet it drives Vo out in the world wild. Yes, maybe I will find a nice Vo.
Ah.
Up to Linda again. Oh. It really smells nice here. Hang on, I thought men weren't allowed in this town. Why'd they let me in? I can talk to you now.
Hello. Huh?
You're short. Your hair is the wrong color. I can't even see your abs.
Oh. No.
We're busy. It's an emergency. Authorized personnel only. That's what I would say if I had my way, but the chief is a kind person. She's told me to allow visitors. If you say even one rude thing to the chief. I'd like to talk to Buliara again.
Oh.
I also hate that quest because it's it's a stealth mission. Stealth isn't fun. It really does fall on the soldiers. Well, we spent a good chunk of the first part of Zelda here, doing the plateau. And now we've spent a good chunk in the desert. I'm going all around the town real quick, and I'm finding the Boots quest if I can. Actually, I'm gonna run around up here because it's probably a bit quicker. What's his face has to be around here somewhere, right? Oh, that reminds me. There's probably a memory here too. Voice memories. Might as well pick these up. Whoa. Might as well pick these up too. Huh. I'm not Sam. I really thought he just ran around here over and over again. Wait, where's the guys over here usually?
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Well, time to put on my regular clothes. And we'll be making... Oh, jeez. Light fell a little bit. That startled me. see the Gerudo over here, so I know to go this way. Well, also I don't want to go too close to those guys. Question is it worth dropping a Traveler's Claymore? I haven't used the Traveler's Claymore much. And it is a two-handed weapon, which is good to have. But the... Whoops. The Lysol... It's probably better to have the Fork Boomerang. No, you know what? I want to have a two-handed weapon. So I'm going to keep my Claymore. I thought that was going to be the item. Sweet, got them both. Key swings, key swings. There's a Lysol, but that's just a scout for a camp, and we don't want to go fight a camp. Oh yeah, wait, there was a voice memory. Okay, I am going to teleport back to Gerudo for that. What we do want from this is to ditch... Since that can take a beating, we're gonna dump that. Okay. Back to Gerudo Town because I forgot to grab the memory. That is probably worth it. More chance to go to the desert, I pick up stall enemies. Probably just center Gerudo Town. That or it's the... yeah.
Gerudo Town is ruled over by Urbosa and is also the largest oasis in the desert. The buildings look as if they were carved out of large boulders. Quite sturdy indeed. When your home is a desert with numerous dangers, having strong walls is a sure way to stay safe.
Any more here? Yes. Palace. Yep.
Chief Urbosa has made the decision to offer the Gerudo support in subduing the calamity. She and I have been close friends for a long time now. The conversation leading to this decision was the first time we spoke as formal representatives of our people. She is as transparent as always in her motivations, to protect those she cares for. And this is also why she is so trustworthy.
Any more? There's one, but I can't tell where it is.
Saba Saba. Oh.
Ooh. I want some words of wisdom. seal the deal on your fortune by using more valuable fruit. Yeah, there is no avoiding that pun. Okay. How about a palm fruit then?
Oh.
A hydromelon? I don't really know what rare fruit I could do unless I go find hardy durians, or maybe attack bananas, mighty bananas.
Ah.
Sand boots for the desert sands and snow boots for serious snowfall. I've spared you the painful seal pun. Thank you for your wisdom, kind Patricia. We're very grateful. Thank you, Patricia. Okay. I just want to see if going up gave me more beeps. I don't think I'm getting any closer. Oh. Is there a sand seal memory? Yes. That's what it was.
The sand seals, which I understand to have evolved from an aquatic creature of some kind, reside only in Gerudo and move through the desert as if swimming. The Gerudo use them as a means of transportation. However, they are quite difficult to handle. Without Urbosa's training, I might never have been able to maneuver one.
That is true. It is generally easier to rent it too than actually having one. Okay. Well, wait, there's another memory. I'll try to spot this one out. Let's try the other side. Oh. Ah, it's in the cantina.
The Noble Canteen's famous cocktail is known as the Noble Pursuit. Gerudo preparing to seek the voe of their dreams. Drink it for good luck. I wanted to partake in one, but was told that I'm not ready for it yet.
Maybe she can get one in Tears of the Kingdom. Another one. Is it the barracks? No. It got quieter. My other guess is maybe where you go and get sleep. Huh. Oh wait, she's here.
Hi. Eh?
Haha. Okay.
Hi.
In the middle, it's 3, so maybe it's another one that's over here. Nope. Went down again. I can't get a read on where this is. It's so weird. It feels almost random where it's beeping 3 times. Might have to give up.
Oh. Sabota.
I like how the Rito eat poultry. Ice house, maybe? I'm not going all the way to the ice house. Is that who I think it is? No, it's just him. Boo. I guess the guy who was out here left. So in the middle area, it's three rings. When I go over here, it's 2. It's 2 over this way. Three again. 2. It's time to close it. No. Is it the end? It's not in the barracks?
Sabot.
I didn't think it was in here. I'm about to give up. I cannot find where this memory is. It feels kind of random where I'm getting the 3. Oh, I didn't think it'd be here.
Among other things, the Gerudo are known for their craft in jewelry. They consider the gems used in their jewelry as talismans, absorbing both sunlight and moonlight, which cleanses evil. As such, they wear the jewelry as much as possible. Even Urbosa's shield and knife have been crafted by a jeweler rather than a blacksmith.
Okay, that's probably all of them. And I also need a place to... Do I even have... I'm going to drop my claymore, pick up the torch. Drop the torch, pick up my claymore, and sit here until night now. Now we're finally moving on from Gerudo Town. But we spent a good amount of time doing the desert stuff. I think it's pretty cool that we got all this area on the map. Now, other thing is going to be do we want to how do we want to divvy up between hearts and stamina? Oh, that's a shooting star. Actually, if we like I was gonna say, that felt like it was really close to this. I guess we'll teleport there. Because I know I can't make it there in time without doing that, so. Kinda hate that it's at night. Oops, forgot. I'm not going to pick up the Saflina, I'm going to focus on getting over there. Yeah, I don't think I looked in the wrong direction. I hear some thunder. Might have to... Yeah, just in case. It's over there, okay. Oh, great. Lysel's over there. This is gonna fall. Sweet. Back to Gerudo Town where we were. Happy to get a star fragment though, that's nice. Okay, now we are officially, I think for good, now I got the memories, leaving Gerudo Town for the time being. As this has been a quasi no teleporting. Not really no teleporting, it's been a limited teleporting. We probably won't be back for a little bit. And let's put the speed back up. Yeah, basically so far it's either been very, very convenience teleports, like I'm going to this shrine that's above me. Let me teleport real quick. Ooh, blood moon. Now, I've been holding this spear, but this is obviously better. Oh, my bomb disappeared. I'm not coming back, so I don't really care if they respawn or not. Ooh, that one survived. Well, she's not scared. It's going to be useful to have those electric key swings. Because they're mainly in the desert, and there's like a couple other areas that are kind of electric-y. Like, I guess maybe Farron? Maybe? And there's like another place, I think, that you kind of see some of these electric. But they're not as common, so. Being able to like, how many do I have? Being able to have picked up 23 is pretty nice. I know Climber's giving these regular key swings, but I know probably Thunder items, but I think maybe even another like random one kind of needs electric too. I guess, is that where the statues are? I think that's where the statues are. So like teleporting later on, yeah, we're gonna go to the, what is it, the Dig Dog suspension bridge, or whatever the suspension bridge is over there. And we're gonna pick that up and then teleport back up probably just to the top of a plateau and jump down. Yeah, when you came back. Yeah.
Vasak!
There is Garden again. This is like the Hebrew music. Actually, I guess it's because it's cold. Cold all is the same music, even if it's, whether it's deep in the Hebrew region or out in the desert at night. Ooh, a bow. I haven't had to shoot any of my bows though, so it doesn't really do anything. But I'll take the more valuable items since I had to burn a bunch of them. Did not expect those to spawn right there. But I'll take those drops. Who's first playing Pokemon Pokopia again? Now we are off. Officially leaving the Gerudo region. And we're gonna go to the stable by the Coliseum. Sweet. Got both of them. I'll take that too. It is not nighttime anymore either. Oh yeah. Actually, don't need that anymore. I do want to keep in mind there. That's where the blood brothers are, or probably are. I haven't gone to the other. I haven't done go check rock, so maybe they're not there. But the wall might be also too high for me to climb. Because this is kind of far away. That's too much of a glide even to go over here, I think. Well, maybe not. Be the only thing I'd be willing to try. And even then I might try that once I'm at a better checkpoint. So I can just teleport back if my plan fails. Now I've got 10 rupees. Make sure there's no more rocks. Last thing I want is to die to a random falling rock. Okay, I think that kind of clears this area. Don't want to go up here. Or do I want to... You know what, actually? I will. I don't want to fight anybody, though. I know there's enemies up here doing the Sesame quest. But I haven't started the quest. I'm not seeing any enemies, so... Yeah, I think, yeah. Easy way up here. Now I've got to do some weird glider thing. Got a bunch of the butterflies and darters too. Okay, so there's no shrine at all. But they're here. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that right now. But I'll come back here. I think one you can use your armor. And then one you need elixir. Though I guess you could just use elixir for both, but I don't have fireproof elixir. So I know you can get it from that one person. I'm gonna stay up here. There's no reason for me not to. I can cut that corner tighter. And I mentioned before there's those bokoblins on horses over there. The black bokoblins. So I definitely don't want to fight those or get anywhere close to them. That's right, run away. I'll take the more primate though. It's good. Gives you better heals. Sells for more too. I only have 1 gourmet meat. The guy at the shrine over here wants 3 gourmet meat. There's the plateau. Yeah, see, look at that. Staying up here, I didn't have to go all the way around. I could just... Probably the last winter wing butterfly for a little bit. And, what do you know? Some ore. Ooh, ruby. Shrine nearby is just the one down here. I do want the mushrooms though. The easiest I mean, I know Satori Mountain has like every item, but besides that, there's a way on the way to Kakariko, where there's through the outer skirts of, you know, the Hyrule, Central Hyrule. There's a ooh. I'll dive in. Well, I did this. There's a shrine around here. You know what? This is a point where you teleport. Because would be. Because I chose to go for the Korok, I might die in the water. And I know exactly where the shrine is. And when I'm done getting that shrine, I know it's a test of strength shrine, so I'll probably go into it and do nothing more. But yeah, it's on the other side. Actually, let's... I already burned a bunch of stamina, so... It'll be easier to get back to where I was. Because I was coming in from up there, so I would have gotten over here. This is where I would normally be. If I didn't dive off to the shrine. Bam. And this should be a test of strength, which we are not going to do. I think it's modest. Theoretically, we could have built it off the plateau. And the minor, okay, it is a minor one. And the first thing we could have gotten is a minor test of strength, hypothetically. Swift Violet, okay. In an ideal world, maybe I have a Korok thing, leaf or something, but I do not. Actually, why are we even doing this? This is Breath of the Wild. Going over here, which I hope I'm not aimed towards the plateau. That is just the plateau. Rain is not cool. Lightning is very not cool. Now I have to remove all my gear. Except for pot. Pot lid. Normally I'd be happy to go to the baths or something, but with it raining. Well, it's gonna be hard to climb, but that's okay. Only thing is, I think this has moblins over here, where you let off from that bridge. I do not want to climb that. I'm trying to jump sideways. I've almost certainly never been over here. Oh, there's a fire guy over here, okay. Well, I avoided him. What's demolition? Voice memory. Is it the Coliseum? Whoa! Oh, well, I'm gonna save that. That was crazy. Might have to make that a thumbnail. I could afford to buy 2 arrows from Botrick. Sorry, Botrick. I probably won't sell until I get to like Cockrigo. Oops. Let's get to the shrine. Few quests here too. Oh, yep. Here we go.
Urbosa has requested the construction of a new stable. The Gerudo often leave the city to travel when they come of age, so she asked for the stable to be set up near the entrance to Gerudo Canyon so they can prepare for their journey. This seems like just the right location for such a place. Normally, a stable is named after the area it's built upon, but this one sits upon a boundary. I wonder what it will be called.
I didn't actually see what this one is called. Oh. Oops, this is the outskirts stable. Okay. Admittedly, do not know my stable rooms that well. I just know them as their locations. I really like this one. I always like Botrick. This was by the plateau too. And I think it's the Riverside stable. One of the ones that's I think I have pinned or had pinned on the map. Yeah, I like the one that's here. That stable. In Tears of the Kingdom, there's a fairy fountain over here as well. Or not as one, over here. Somewhere is one of the shrines. Given that it's raining, I definitely want to do this because I don't want to be out in the rain. It's annoying, especially the thunder. Oh, it's this one. Okay. I forget exactly all of this one. I remember it. I remember partially, but not fully. So I know we need to get the ball in there. And the ball's on the other side right now, okay. Oh, I guess I have to just fire off something first. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so if we move you here. And then we do have to fire at this, which is annoying since our bows are pretty good, but... Then we chuck this in there. Throw another bomb. There we go. Also need to get that key. Which is over here. Cool. Well, I'm assuming it's in this chest. Yeah. Got my air back. I don't know if I need a bomb in here, but I'm going to throw in here just in case. Or not. So if it doesn't bounce this time. There we go. Want it on that side. I think we just through here. Yeah. I guess we just blow this up because why not? That was kind of funny. Okay, so anyway. So there is... Is there like a chest or something? Yeah. But I can just grab that and bring it over here. Feathered edge. It's a Gerudo weapon. Interesting. Okay, so what we need is that there. You know what? Because that thing. Because the bomb blew up. Where's the easiest way here? Huh. Yeah. Okay, now let's do it. We'll need to have a bomb up on the top thingy. So we come up here, fly into the air, place the bomb here. And then we'll be off. There we go. A little more difficulty with me accidentally blowing the ball out. Now, if you go north from the stable, we're not going to do that because we want to go to Kakariko, not Rito Village. But if we go north here, we would get to Rito Village, you know. But I would think that, like, the Tabitha Shrine or something would be the one that has the feather edge. And not this one, but I guess it's this one. It's 11:11. Ew. What is that? I do not mind traveling. If we go left, also this. What is it? Saladin or something? Park ruins? Alright. Let's see. Cockford goes over this way. Around here or something. How do we want to go? We could travel around here and go on the other side of the Colosseum. That could be fun. Why are my parts all the way over there? I realize it's going to be easy to go over here. I can still hear the shrine music too. Okay. I'm gonna drop the claymore for the spiked moblin club. This is a little bit better. And I will use one of these, I guess, as my main weapon for a bit. What is croc? I was like, is there a croc here? And I was like, oh no, there's no circular, you know, thingy to stick it into. But nope, it is one. That's not what I want to do. I want to go this way. I see that. Party bass you need for the Zora armor, so. It says water can store a lot of nutrients. Increase your maximum hearts. Oh, rain again. Oh my gosh, it's thunder again. How do we draw storms like twice in a row, immediately coming back into regular Hyrule? Should go onto the plateau. I don't think it storms up there. What does it do over here? Whoops. Oh shoot. Didn't know I was in range. Okay, I guess I'll eat like a prime meat or something. All because I can't attack because, well, I've got one wood weapon. Because it's fucking storming again. We got one weather cycle with no storms while I was in the shrine. Or it cycled while I was in it. And then bam, back to storms. I threw my bomb and I clicked blow up. Nothing happened. Well, at least it's not storming anymore. More fish. I have a handful of fish, so never a bad thing to get more. Don't see any others. I definitely almost killed myself with that. Don't quite need a soda though. That's not going to be worth the like 2 bow hits I've gotten or used. Talk to this guy. Oh, he's sleeping. Ooh, an apple tree. I'll take those. I do love how much more items you get from taking trees down and then tears picking them. Oh. I see A, a Korok puzzle, and B, a shrine. Okay, that's just that shrine. I know there's a lot of guardians in the area, but they're not over here quite. Or I'm enough out of the way and that shrine's out of the way enough. I'm tired of wasting my weapons on. Oh. That's not what I want to. Why did they all go way over there? Now, because I don't have much stamina, I have to chronicist my way over there. Just trying to go do my Korok puzzle. Jeez. Just another silver though. What is a Highland herb? Not quite what I was looking for. There's the rock. The rocks are stasis colored because you can hit them, so. I love my gear. I've got Hylian pants that I found. That one part. Oh, is there people being attacked here? Oh, I don't want to fight blue goblins. I'm not ready for that yet. I'm just getting one shot by random enemies still. Just give me the shrine. I'm glad I got over here. But it is a little bit annoying going this way. I realize instead of just going by the plateau. Because now I'm kind of in an awkward place. There's a lot of the guardians over by, oh, it's this one. There's a lot of guardians over in this area, so I kind of have to do this anyway. So I probably should have just done like this, because now it's out of the way. On the bright side, though, I know this is the Shrine of Power, but could I, like, hypothetically... I was hoping that would work. No. Okay, fine. You have the hammer for a reason. probably should cook real meals. It's a torch. Oh. That's really good. I'm going to hold. Why is that not cutting it? Whoop. Yeah, you know what? I'll take the duality. I'll go ahead and take it. I feel closer than at the other shrine. I feel closer to like getting more item spots than when I had that Thunderblade. Or the option to get the Thunderblade. I feel like there's a nice claymore and something. Broadsword. Okay. Now I feel like I shouldn't have gotten the duality. I'm not gonna pick up the no. Yeah, sure. It's better than the 4 boomerang. I do really want to get the some item upgrades though. I'll take the spear. And I'll take the gear. Despite being incredibly old, its build quality is leap and bounds above anything built using current technology. And there we go, finally one of these. Oh, I missed. that is overkill. Bam. An extra core. You do need a few of those for one of Pearl's upgrades. You need gears. Forget the other one you need. It's one of the. It's like it screws or shafts or something like that. But for the last one. This is fun. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have to do that first. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have to save this. Just late. Just enough power. There's a chest on the inside. We're gonna go around and get the chest. Diamond.
Yep.
Almost around the edge. Okay. That one's not super difficult, but takes a while. Okay. You. I will also enjoy having bomb upgrades. Okay, is that the stable? That's the stable. I need to go this way, right? Yeah, overall. But not get too far into this intro Hyrule. Because that's where all the guardians are. As much as I like the Riverside stable, I don't really need to go there exactly right away, though I could go that way instead of Dueling Peaks. But Hestu's over by Dueling Peaks, so, or past that direction. It's a well. Actually, probably not a bad thing to remember something like this for Tears of the Kingdom, since you can discover the wells. I like how in this game, they're just dirt. Yeah, I could have done that tower. I'll go back to that tower at some point. I really don't want to bother.
Yep.
It's not a hard tower, but it's a bit annoying. I have no extra stamina at the moment. Okay, well, let's head towards Dueling Peaks. And there's a Korok up there. I'll go ahead and do that. I wonder if the voice memory that's beeping is a place on the plateau. running low on arrows. That's another thing I'd consider. Next shrine I get to, going back to Botrick, selling some things, buying some arrows. Can I throw a bomb over this wall? No, I cannot. Bam. Ooh.
Oh.
Drop anything? No. Yeah, Dueling Peaks is over this way and then to the left. If we follow the road, which I am. The Moblin. Gives nowhere near as many drops as the Stallblins. More rain. There's the Dueling Peaks Shrine. I don't need to put that in my thing though. That one's I know very well. Seriously, nothing come out of those? There we go. A rusty shield. There we go. Things came out of that one. Oh, a wooden bow. This one may not be the most reliable for battling monsters, but it's excellent for hunting small animals. Rusty Claymore. Ooh. More apples fell over there. Usually what I end up needing to do is grinding a few of these guys, like the ones by Fortitano, in an effort to get the things I need for the bomb upgrade. So being able to pick up some of these here is pretty nice. Amber. Now, this is the place with the rush rooms I mentioned earlier. You get a bunch over here. Warm Darner. It sweats profusely. Shrine nearby. Getting a few arrows back for now. I'm blowing up the crates. A rusty halberd. sliding. And last two up here. There we go. Shrine is just over here. Ooh. Shrine is just over here. There's a couple bokoblins and a moblin hiding out. There's a lucky shot. Clunky bat made by a bokoblin. If you swing at an enemy's shield, it may be able to knock the shield out of the foe's hand. Yeah, here they are. These things do a deep, well, not the mop, but like the hoe and stuff, yeah. It does some damage if you get hit. Ooh. Salt. Can't even tell what time of day it is because it's raining again. I just can't believe there's been so much rain. I think this is pretty easy. Give me rupees. Amber, I'll take that. Is there a chest to get? Yeah. That's close. Honestly, this I just don't think that's worth getting. Yeah. Just don't have the space. That's pretty easy. When I get to Kakariko, that'll be a 12th orb. I don't think I passed by any more shrines. No, there's the stable. So there's a opportunity for at least 2 more. The one by the stable does have some things around it, like some spikes or something, but why are you entering? We have things in the shrine. Riverside stable will be up there. We're not going to go over there yet. I do think there's Karoks down here. Yeah. Hey, don't be rash. I'm young, but you're even younger. I'm trying my best out here, but I get the feeling you're gonna try and get even harder in this world. That's the feeling I get when I look at your face. But maybe I'm nuts. Now calm down and climb off that rail. And don't climb down that way. Climb down this way. Hi, Brigo. I think... Ooh, there's a pot over there. Okay, so, plan. If you get over here, and you throw bombs down. Oops, that one didn't get close enough to him. You can blow these guys away without having to fight them. Yeah, you just send them in the water. But more importantly in this case, is the fact that there's a pot here, and I was just saying I need to cook some water. Reinforced bokoblin club made to maximize damage. The sharpened bones jabbed into it make it a brutal weapon. And then a spike boku shield. I want to keep my pot lid. What? I literally came down here just to use the pot, and then it just goes out. I only use one flint. Actually, no. Better idea. This is how you use a teleport in a minimized teleport run. We're going to teleport back here because it never rains. And then teleport back to where we were. Does not rain here, so... Pot is always available. Okay, there we go. We got some real food. Head back to where we were. $258. Oh, it's raining again. For a second I thought I went to the wrong one. I see there is a Korok puzzle over here. So I'm gonna go do that real quick. That's stamina of the best armor carp. We'll find it later on. But I'm definitely not going to try to do them when it was just raining a second ago. Go. I had the prime meat is easier than the raw meat. You only get I'm gonna kick you into the water. I want to get this right. I almost used the flint, but did not. Took it a second. Thought I was gonna have to teleport back to the shrine real quick for ease, but no, I don't. Oh, a throwing spear. I forgot these were here too. A specialized spear, weighted to excel as a throwing weapon. It's perfectly balanced to be thrown further than your average spear, able to pierce targets from a great distance. And I'm going to save and end here. We'll get has to do in the next part. But it's been 3 hours, so I'd say we were pretty productive still. There's the stable and the shrine behind it. You can see the orange glow. I don't think I'm going to go over there. If I did, it'd be a side quest and I'd teleport back here just to keep going. But yeah. I was trying to be able to teleport. You know, teleport to go cook food because it's storming type of thing. Or to just go back after a quick little like side quest, you know, type thing, because I don't want to explore a place but then have to go backwards all the way, you know, it's a little annoying. But yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot if I get close like that, I'm away from the camera. Anyway, but yeah, I think we did good. We did a bunch of Gerudo stuff, and then we got most of the way it has to do. So we'll get to Kakariko, maybe Hateno as well. It's probably worth it going over to Hateno afterwards and being able to get the Pura upgrades, especially when we get like the bomb upgrades and stuff like that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. Definitely not Monday, but hopefully at least once before like Wednesday or something. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later.